Hello, beautiful souls, and happy new moon. I do apologize, I'm a little late getting this out, but I've been going through this integration and emotional purge for the past several days leading up to this new moon, which I know is all part of it, and we'll talk a little bit about that as we get into the messages. So if you are going through something similar, you are certainly not alone, and it is all a part of this great unfoldment that we are experiencing as a collective. If you are new to my videos, this is going to be an energy update where we go over 3 main intuitive energies that I picked up, and then I also send an energy activation so that you're able to ground in the messages and the guidance that we get. To prepare for this session, I want you to just relax, taking a few deep breaths in, allowing yourself to let go and release with every exhale. I'm going to be connecting to you now energetically. If you are open and receptive to receive this energy healing and activation, just state yes. As I'm connecting energetically to you, I invite you to bring any intentions that you have for this new moon to the top of your mind. And I'll check in just a moment and go through the intuitive guidance that we got. I'm now connected to your energy. Just take another moment or two to wrap up any intentions you're setting. And so the first intuitive message that I got that this new moon energy is bringing us is the ability to see clearly. Whenever I was getting these messages, I wrote down, seeing clearly now. And so this is going to be a shift in perspective that opens up a new pathway to you. And so if you have been going through any sort of purge, or perhaps some limiting beliefs are being brought to the surface, all of this is part of a shift in perspective. So if you imagine that there are infinite potentials and infinite possibilities, but we all are only able to see the potentials and the possibilities that our perspective aligns with. When we shift our perspective, we then are able to shift into a timeline, into a possibility that we did not see available before. I want to tell you a very interesting story to illustrate just how real this is. A friend of mine was staying in California for a few months right around December and January. And so she was there during 12/21 for that great cosmic event. And of course got tons of insights and had a shift in perspective during her meditation on that day. And she goes and walks in a park that she had walked at many, many times before. She's visited this area She's been visiting it for 7 years and always walks in this park, so she has walked in the park hundreds of times. But that day, she saw a sculpture that she had never seen before. And she walked up to the sculpture, and I wish I could remember the message that was on it, but it was the exact message that she needed at that time, that she was ready to hear at that time. Later that day, she clicked on Instagram, and a picture of that sculpture popped up with a message beneath it. Now, she had no awareness of this sculpture before, and in fact, she went back to that park to try to find it, and she couldn't. She had opened up a perspective and a pathway that led her to something where she got the message that she needed. And that is what happens all of the time. We're just not aware of it. So I want to send you an energy activation now to align your perspective with your intentions. The intentions that you set, we are going to be energetically activating you for the next couple of minutes so that you can clear the pathway. You can see clearly, and you can light up the pathway that leads you directly to those intentions and whatever else that you need in the most easy and effortless manner. All you have to do for this energetic activation is simply allow. You may get insights during the next couple minutes, or most likely they will appear after this session, but just know that this activation is aligning you with your intentions by shifting into a new perspective of reality as we know it. So just relax and enjoy. Take a deep breath in, exhale out, just to reset. The next message that came through was a wish fulfillment that is based on this new perspective or perception. And I got the message specifically that you have done enough. Whatever your intentions are, you have already done enough work, visualization, healing, whatever has led up to this point on your journey. The universe is coming through to acknowledge that it is time to just let everything in. Allow your wish, your desires to be fulfilled. Allow the universe to support you. I know a lot of times on this journey, especially if you're trying to create your dream life, if you're healing, if you are ascending, whatever your path and journey is, a lot of times it can feel like we just keep going and going and going. But we are being encouraged to stop and see, come from a perspective so that we can see that it's right here for us now. And once we allow ourselves to shift into the perspective, the energy that it's right here for us now, all we have to do is let it in, then our reality matches that. Now, you don't have to fully believe this right now. You don't have to try to force yourself to believe something. All you have to do is surrender and give yourself permission to have your wishes and your desires fulfilled now. I'm going to be sending a couple minutes of this energetic activation for wish fulfillment. I want you to turn your palms up if they are not up and get into this receptive mode, knowing that you have done enough. You are here, and the universe is bringing to you everything that you desire and need right now. And to begin this energetic activation, I want you to imagine that there is just this energy. It can be sparkly, glittery, iridescent, however you would imagine the energy of wish fulfillment. It is pouring down from the universe onto you now, embracing every single part of your beingness. So just keep this visual, get into this place of receptivity, and everything is being done on your behalf now. Let's take a deep breath in, exhale out to reset. You are now in the reality that is in alignment with your wish being fulfilled in the here and now. The third and final message that I received was the message that anything that is not aligned with you, with who you have evolved into, with your intentions, everything that's not aligned with that is falling away. And as I mentioned in the beginning, I have been going through a bit of an emotional purge. If you have as well, this is part of the process. A lot of times it comes up for us to see it, see that it's no longer in alignment, so then we can consciously let it go. Other times just the energy comes up and we let it go without even knowing what it is. But trust that everything that is falling away is opening you up simultaneously to a whole new way of being. So if you really contemplate what it would be like to be in your dream life, to have all of your wishes fulfilled right here and right now. In this reality, your way of being is just naturally shifted. You're going to see and experience yourself, others, in the world in a very different way. And so for this last activation, what we're going to be doing is an energy cleanse of everything that is not aligned simultaneously. As you are releasing and letting go of all that is not aligned, you are naturally opening up to this new aligned way of being in a very solid manner. This is not going to be a fleeting energy, but rather a new state of existing in your reality. So for this final activation, imagine that there is the most beautiful, divine, powerful waterfall that is showering upon your entire being, washing away easily and effortlessly everything that is not in alignment with who you are and what you wish or desire for yourself. And just be willing to let it all go now. Taking a deep breath in, with your exhale, let the rest go. Just let it all fall away. And now imagine that this divine waterfall is filling your entire being up with light, with the energy of joy and bliss, abundance, and love. And come back to the intentions that you set at the beginning of this session, feeling that they have been manifested in their entirety in this very moment. and all of reality will mold and form to support you in this. Energetically, I'm grounding your energy. I want you to continue to hold that space that all of your intentions are made manifest in this moment as we ground in all that we did during this session. Just wiping off your energy field of all that you may have released, transmuting all that energy back into light and freedom. Disconnecting from this energy session, so be it and so it is. Let's take a moment, placing our hands on our heart, expressing our gratitude for everything that we received during this session. Allow yourself to flow with these energies and keep bringing yourself back to the state that it is all here as you move forward throughout the next days and weeks after this new moon. I am sending you so much love and light. For more extensive healings on love, abundance, full body Reiki sessions, those are all linked below. I will hopefully be back to putting out some more regular Reiki sessions like I was doing once the energies kind of settle a bit. So hopefully I'll see you again next week. Much love and light.